want to be a bit controversial. You know me, I like a bit of controversy. The question I want to ask people, do we move the ball quicker and better when Martin Odegaard isn't in the team? We beat Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, Inter Milan, Tottenham, Leeds 5-0, all without Odegaard in the team. I thought we moved the ball very quick last night. Or was it a coincidence? I don't know, but I just thought I'd put that out there. But yeah, great performance overall anyway.
That's a good question, because we did move the ball. Right from the start of the game, I was so happy with the performance. And you're right, Curtis. I don't know if it's because of Odegaard, but it was definitely more free-flowing. I don't know if it's because when we're playing teams like that, Inter Milan and these sort of teams, because they're good, they're top teams, they're a bit more on the front foot. So a bit more spaces open up and we can sort of, because certainly they weren't doing a Nottingham Forest.
Looking on the Martin Odegaard field, I think he's got Sunday, Curtis. Sunday's a big game for him because I don't think he played well against Liverpool. He didn't play well against Forest. And I think Man United is the key for him. Look, I'm a big fan of his, but I'm in the camp of if you don't step up, you could be dropped. Like Miles Lewis-Skelly's played a few bad games, axed. You know what I mean? Like it's happened to Martinelli. It's happened to other players that have not been doing the business, axed. You can even look at Eze. Eze had scored a hat-trick against Tottenham, scored against Palace, was in not bad form, went to Aston Villa and played him out on the left wing, had a poor game, ain't hardly seen him since. Madueke, poor game, deservedly dropped out of it. Yes, I think at the end of the day, Eze, I thought it was a little bit harsh for him to come off yesterday when you're trying to prove yourself. The game's opening up, it's a good game, there's chances. But he's been taken off. And so Odegaard knows that he's going to be in the team Sunday. And I think it's now, you've got to perform. You're the captain of the team as well. There's a responsibility to play well in that. And, listen, do I think he will do? Yeah, I think he will come up because class tells in the end. But he's got to do it, Curtis, because there are people doubting him. There are people now questioning that decision, whether he's going to be playing week in, week out. Especially now after Ethan Nwaneri going to Marseille, there's a little bit of people feeling, because he's one of our own, a little bit unjust on that. Martin Odegaard, step up. You have to. You're the captain. You can do it. And I'll tell you what, I say this and I keep saying it. If he does, we win this league. It's as simple as that. That's how vital he is to us. But he can't be playing like these performances against Forest. And I'm not worried about, sometimes he ain't going to get the creativity come, guys. You ain't going to get that. But I don't want to see him getting knocked off the ball and pushed off the ball. You've got to be a warrior in there as well, especially when you're the captain as well. You've got to show that you've got that passion and desire to win games of football when it's tough. And when it's tough, and we're not in a bad moment at the time, but we are in the league, 2-0 draws. Someone in this team's got to step up. And, we're always looking at Saka. We're looking, like Gyökeres is getting a lot of criticism and a lot of heat. But Declan Rice steps up week in, week out. He has got to do it. And I felt for Eze yesterday. I'm going to be honest. I felt that he should have stayed on to the end of that game because it was opening out. We was playing some good stuff. He was on the periphery of it. Yes, he was. But then we brought on Martinelli, who's got that pace, and the game just opened up a little bit. And that's where he could have been very, very keen to it. And funny and coincidence why he took him off, but he did. So I felt that was a little bit strange, him coming off, really.
Do you know what? And I hope I don't sound too harsh on Odegaard, but I think what's happening at Arsenal and the way we're questioning certain players is a positive thing, because I think what it tells you is the level's gone up and the expectation is different. You look when we signed Zinchenko when we was in Orlando, that first season we were like him and Jesus. And then within a year or two, we're going, we've gone up another level now. Zinchenko's on the bench and look at him now. He's basically disappeared out of the club.